Guys, what is going on? It is your new old coach, Kyle. And we got your daily workout. We got Becca here, demoing, but we got a couple strength things that we're going to kind of do in home tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're watching this video. But we're going to start off with some push-ups. Throwing something a little different at you. We're going to do 5 max effort sets. Now, make sure we want to kind of be in that sweet spot where we're not doing 50, but we're not doing 4 either, right? So set this up or pick a push-up option where you are able to do at a minimum 10 reps. So you want to be in that like 10 to 25 range. Okay, if you're hitting more than 25, probably a bit easy. Find a way to make them more difficult, which we'll show you here in a second. Okay. But 5 max effort sets with 90 seconds of rest in between. Do your best to stick to that. Naturally, if you're actually sticking to that 90 seconds, that number will decrease over those 5 sets just naturally. Because big picture, that's not a ton of rest. And then I want you to knock out all 5 sets of that, and then you will move into these single arm bent over rows. Get creative with this, guys. Find something that's got a little bit of weight. If you came to the gym and borrowed some equipment, feel free to use your kettlebells and dumbbells, or load up that backpack or duffel bag. And same thought process. You're going to do 5 max effort sets on each arm. So you'll do max effort on the right, max effort on the left, rest 90 seconds. That's 1 set. You'll do that 5 times. Okay. Same thing, right? Depending on what kind of weight options you got, right? Let's be smart about this. If you get to 50, right? If you got a light backpack and you get to 50 reps, right? Shut it down and switch arms, right? And then on the next one, see if you can find something to add to that backpack or a heavier object, like a small child or something. Okay. But yeah, like I said, max effort on the right, max effort on the left, rest 90 seconds, 5 sets. Okay, get through that, and then your conditioning, which we want to pick up that pace and get that heart rate elevated. You're going to do 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 is your rep scheme. So you'll do a 50-second plank, 50 double unders, right? 50 sit-ups, and then you will do 40 of each, 30 of each, 20 of each, 10 of each. There are going to be some options, second plank, so 50-second plank. That's going to be pretty standard. The double unders, if we don't have that particular movement, right? You can do, but you have a jump rope, you can do ×3 single unders, so it would be 150 instead of 50. If you do not have a jump rope at home, you can do those penguin taps, okay? And then just a sit up, right? Once again, if a couple things that you might need, if you don't have an ab mat, which we use at the gym, right? Just grab a pillow, right? Not necessarily super important, but if you have it, right, I would definitely use it. If not, grab a pillow that you can support your low back with, okay? And then absolutely, if you know that that rep scheme is going to be pretty manageable for you, feel free to maybe add a dumbbell to those sit-ups, or right, you are going to get a clipboard, or if you got some of those furniture sliders, right, you're going to do some down and back kind of slider walks, which we'll show you here in a second. All right, guys, for that push-up, right, like we kind of mentioned, find yourself in that, set yourself up so you're in that sweet spot. But what you're going to notice from Becca is no matter which option she shows you here in a second, the important things are there. She's got a nice flat back, right? When she comes down into that push-up, she's all the way down and her elbows are tucked in, okay? Now, knowing Becca, I know that she is going to be a-okay in this position, so she is okay to move in to the next variation, which is going to be an elevated push-up. Now, we're using a box, right? This might be a couple chairs that you set up in front of you, the edge of your table, the edge or the armrest to your couch. But once again, she's in the same body position. When she comes down, she's all the way down to her chest, and her elbows are in nice and tight, okay? And then the natural progression would be to work your way to that full push-up, right? Once again, same position, all the way down, elbows in tight, she's good to go. Pick the one that allows you to get at a minimum 10 reps, and then keep that 10 reps each and every 5 sets. And then we're going to move into those single arm bent over rows. Once again, if you're lucky enough to have some equipment at home, right? Feel free to use that standard issue gym equipment, right? You can absolutely get in a good position, and the object doesn't really matter, right? Notice how Becca kind of got in a good setup, twisted her feet, and then she is in a good bent over position. Switching sides, everything is locked in. And once again, like we mentioned, if Becca just goes ahead and grabs a different object, the setup is exactly the same. She just has something different in her hand, right? Which is some good variety. But once again, if we're not lucky enough to have some gym equipment at home, we can absolutely do the same thing with a duffel bag. Obviously, you might not have this exact duffel bag, but get a good grip on it, and you can do the same thing. And you can absolutely load that up with some books or whatever and get it as heavy as you need to be at a minimum 10 reps at a time. Yeah. And then for this conditioning, we already kind of went through the structure of it. So movements, just a standard issue plank. Now, if we look at this, you're going to notice Becca looks very similar to that push-up that she was in. Hips are tucked under, back, a little bit rounded, but that's okay. That's actually beneficial because she's obviously, she's not sagging and pinching up that low back. Shoulder is over the elbow, and she's in a perfect position. 50 seconds, and then she hops up. If she's lucky enough, or you're lucky enough to have a jump rope, hit those doubles or singles, or the penguin taps, which you saw yesterday, or a couple days ago. Yep, same numbers. And then the sit-up, once again, if you've got an ab mat, great. If not, use a pillow. I think they... It's perfect, right? If you're lucky enough to have an ab mat, if not, use a pillow to support that low back, but standard issue, just like we would in class, okay? And then we'll show you these slidey walks in a second. All right, guys, these RX Plus slider walks. Feet are on a nice. She's on a clipboard, right? If you've got those like furniture sliders, those will work perfect. A piece of cardboard, whatever you got that's got low friction on whatever flooring you're using, right? So she's in this good, once again, good push-up position, hollow, and she is walking, keeping that core nice and tight. She's gonna walk 25 seconds down, 25 seconds back, right? Or 50 seconds total. Whatever your kind of space looks like. That might be down and back. 25 down, 25 back, or it just might be hey, move for 50 seconds, okay? Any questions on those, feel free to reach out.